Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. My name is Mystic Powers, and I am here to bring you yet another one. So let's get right on into it. Now, before we begin, allow me to be completely honest about ascension. Okay, because ascension can be a very beautiful thing. It can be a very painful thing, and it can also be a very irritating thing. Because as you know, when you go through ascension, you are receiving new spiritual gifts. Now, when I tell you guys that, yeah, I would have dreams, a couple of my dreams, I was able to actually determine what was actually being told to me in my dreams. And that was, one dream was when my grandfather appeared to me for the very first time in my mind's eye, okay? And he said, nah. If you do it again, your little ass ain't gonna be here, right? Because, of course, my grandfather had a stutter. The second dream I had was when my granddad was driving a bus, and my mom's mom was sitting in behind him, and they both smiled at me and told me everything was going to be okay. The third dream I had was that of my mom, okay? She had came in and stole everything from me and didn't leave me with a penny. But mind you, that's in the dream state. In real life, my mother is dead. My mom died at 40, my dad died at 30. So how can my mom steal anything from me when I put two and two together? Now, alongside of those dreams and a handful of extraterrestrial encounters, I was never really the person to dream like that, okay? And I'm not even going to say they're prophetic dreams, because they're dreams that happen in real deal time, okay? Whenever I decide to lay down and close my eyes to go to sleep, I am actually seeing what the attackers are doing in real deal time at that time, okay? That's a new gift I just acquired during this ascension. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like it, because one of my favorite pastimes is sleep. Okay? I mean, who doesn't look forward to going to sleep? So, now I had to kind of like bargain with the Most High. God, I want to go to sleep. I don't want to have to dream. I don't want to astral project, because astral projection I can do. I just don't know how to really control that shit. And like, wow, it happens to me at the worst time possible. Either I'm at dialysis getting treatment and I'm trying to hop up out my chair but I figured it out. I determined which stones to use when I make these things here that'll keep me stable from doing that while I am at dialysis. So I'm like, whew. But when is it enough? It's like, when are these karmics gonna learn? And they be like, oh no, I don't have my spiritual gifts. Well, no, you don't, but guess who does now? It was never really meant for an earth angel to possess generations of spiritual gifts, but lo and behold, here we are. And it's like, yay, God, thank you for the spiritual gift. And then you be like, yay, God, thank you for the spiritual gift. And this is what the Most High Divine says. See, the Most High Divine think they got a humor. They're like, well, my child, I knew you wouldn't particularly like this kind of spiritual gift too much. And I felt as if you were the only person who could wield this spiritual gift and not abuse it. Then that's when you say, ha 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 ha, God, because I don't abuse any of the spiritual gifts that you give to me. And that's when the Most High Divine says, exactly. But God, I'm talking about 1 hour sleep. Up for 2, 1 hour sleep. What in the hell is this 1 hour shit? My goodness. But I'm thinking maybe sometime today I can at least get a 3-hour nap in, because every now and then the Most High Divine allows me to get that desperately needed sleep before it tells me I got to continue with the mission. And you know how we are nowadays. We just like, oh, okay, here we go. Let me put my body and everything else on autopilot. And then we push the button and we're like, okay, we're going with the flow. Because right now, I thought we were supposed to be in rest, getting rejuvenated. I thought that's what we were supposed to do. So what we doing here? Oh, now I get it. They're like, how else you gonna be able to witness their karma? Okay, all right. Well, I'm not gonna be complaining about that anymore. I have complete understanding of why that is happening. So, divinely guided, if that is a gift that you have acquired that you didn't previously have, it's so that you can be as if you're like a fly on their wall, looking at their roach-faced asses as they receive their karma, so that way you can see everything. Hooray. Because at this point in time, sorry, I had to get my remote to my air conditioner. But anyways, at this point in time, I don't care about seeing the karma that they get. It's not even really so much about the money with me anymore at this point in time. At this point in time, it has everything to do with my sleep. Everybody know, worst time period of me is when I'm sick. When I'm sick, I don't give a fuck about nothing but getting well. But being starseeds, we heal totally different than everybody else. So things that may take other people a long time to heal from, you're just like, yeah, well, the last child that I had, they gave me an epidural, and the epidural afterwards takes a little bit of time to wear off. And I'm like, I'll be out. They would not get me a glass of water to save my life. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to get up out this bed because I'm thirsty and y'all playing with me. And they laughed at me 10 minutes. 10 minutes in, and I was like, hey, you can't move. I'm like, watch this shit. Wiggle your big toe. For real. I sat up there for all of 15 minutes doing exactly that, got my ass up, and got me something to drink. Next thing they know, I'm hearing alarms and shit, and I'm like, the fuck's going on? It was like, well, we couldn't find you. I said I was thirsty, and it was like, Miss Dixon, how are you up out your bed? Mind your own damn business. That's what you can do. See, as I moved quite along on this healing journey, physically, spiritually, and mentally, I have acquired some wisdom and knowledge on some homeopathic techniques to help me. Yes, that is right. What most people do not understand about us is that while they were sitting up there creating their outrageous lies, we were to ourselves learning like a motherfucker. I mean, what topic is that can't be touched? It would be so many days where I'd be so bored out my mind. I done read along to the Bhagavad Gita book. I done drew out the Kabbalah. I done wrote out the Fibonacci's code. Drew the Fibonacci spiral. Looked into the Vesica Pisces. I mean, like, that is what Divinely Guided was doing. Acquiring scared geometry. Who in the heck got time for this dumb shit that they be teaching in school? Just because I did not graduate from 6 punk credits I don't got doesn't mean I'm not a genius, you dummies. But what it does mean is that I have been able to play dumb for a very long time to my success. Everybody, thank you. And so has Divinely Guided. See, we have mastered being able to play dumb. Yeah, So, who you thought you was up against, you weren't. I'm so sorry. I mean, hey, you got tricked. You got tricked by a trickster. A trickster demon, which we all know who is, because, like I said, one of the things I closed my studies on before I left out there was the Lesser Key of Solomon. You can't be in my work field and not know how to cast out a demon. You can't be a generational curse breaker and not know how to cast out a demon. Food for thought. But anyhow, I'm sorry, y'all. That was a whole 14 minutes of me just... I had to get something out, okay? Because, they keep on attacking us, and we keep on transmuting this energy, and then they like... And the funny thing about it is... your magic can't work because you don't have none of our energy. The day when somebody comes to me and asks me, Well, aren't you surprised that they did all this? No. Not at all. I've seen quite a things that you don't think I've seen in my day. Okay? That's why things that you think I would not know about, whether it pertains to book intellectual or street intellectual, I know about. So let's continue. Somebody here is in the energy of taking street drugs in order to cope. You know, they're being a little victim. Woe is me. Divinely guided called back all their energy, and I don't have any energy to get this magic up off the floor. Oh, woe is me. Divinely guided isn't falling for none of my emotional manipulation tactics. Oh, woe is me. Divinely guided. Oh, come on. Like, seriously? These people keep refusing to take accountability for their own actions in the matter. It's your fault your magic going back to you. What did you think that Divinely Guided was going to do when they learned how to protect their energy? Shit, that's the first thing. Call back my energy. Okay. I call back my energy. Then it get better and better and better and better and better and better. And you're like, oh, that's what calling back my energy means. Because guess what? We have to learn everything on our own because you son of a bitches don't know shit. I'm talking to the karmics, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm talking to the karmics. All right? They wanted to have you in this third-party situation where you are messing with somebody that they were messing with too, so they can siphon your energy through that third person, that third-party person who is a mama baby bitch boy. Someone is trying to blackmail you, or someone is being blackmailed. Now, one, if this is somebody who is being blackmailed, who in the fuck cares? Two, if you are being blackmailed, you can see clearly now the rain has gone. You can see all obstacles in your way. And how are you reacting to that right now? Oh, just going with the flow. Like I said, we are on autopilot right now. We are very well aware and very at attention. But as far as our hands having to be on the steering wheel and actually driving that bitch, we don't have to do that, okay? The Divinely Guided's got that. We are just wide aware and taking in the vast beautifulness of whatever the hell we are looking at. Someone is projecting on you, sending you the evil eye. Yeah, well, what else is new? We returned that back to them 3 times, you know, hey, it's more to be, whatever. We trying to get to the fun. That's what we trying to get to. We're not thinking about y'all. A lot of us are actually so occupied with what we love to do. It is overshadowing any of these things that you guys are doing here. Zen for real, okay? Just Zen. Do you hear that? In the background, that is crystal bowls. Singing crystal bowls, okay? Those who know how to meditate for a really long time, like me, have done it. Yes, I listen to music, but most of the time, my apartment is quiet because I don't like too much noise. I feel like I'm exactly like my extraterrestrial lineage. Extraterrestrials don't like the noise that humans make either. But there is a family meeting going on here about you, divinely guided. Someone who is on the DL and keep it promptly quiet will be in attendance, although we already know who this is. Like, please have several seats. There is no limit to how far they would go to get this done. All right. This is exactly why it doesn't shock us to hear the details. It just doesn't, because they tried everything. Yeah, and some things they tried 2, maybe 3 times. We're like, you gonna try that again? You didn't learn from the first time. Okay, well, we all know that if you do something the same way over and over and over again, expecting things to be different, that is the definition of insanity. We already know that. So yeah, you might as well say you're there. Yeah, you might as well say you're there. While you were in your North Node doing exactly what the Most High God, Creator, Source, Universe, whatever you choose to call it, divinely guided, it is perfectly fine. You are doing what you were sent down here to do, trying not to go off too hard on it, because the Most High Divine will let us talk our smack and be petty. But the Most High will not allow us to use our gifts without permission. This is why a lot of us need to remind ourselves during prayer, we should be seeking the divine creator source's approval. Remember to seek approval. Okay? Very important. Because these people are trying to push you to use and lose your gifts just because you won't give them the energy for their magic to work. No. See, divinely guided is going to make sure they cover their bums at all times. And these people think it's a game out here. No. You see this right here? This whole thing right here is going to be filled with prayers by the time I'm done with it. This is what I do on the daily. Prayers. Because I'm somebody who likes to write out their prayers. I'm somebody that likes to write anyways. That's how I learn easier, is when I write it out. Okay, you are in your North Node all the way. So since you are indeed in your North Node all the way, you will be coming in contact with those of your soul tribe, your soul family, okay? You're getting ready to be around people who are just like you and will appreciate you for who you are, because the divine does realize that you have been hermiting real hard for a very long time. It's almost getting to the point to where the divine is like, okay, yeah, you laugh, yeah, you sit up there and dance, but it's by yourself. How lame is that? Okay? Your ancestors want you to know that, yes, they are here fighting the war for you at this moment. Please do go out if you can and have some fun. Do something special for yourself. As a tarot card reader, the something special that I do is, if I'm not gonna make me a new crystal wand, which is not cheap to do, okay? When I make these things right here, these aren't cheap, okay, to make. Or I'll buy me maybe like 2 deck of cards and I'll create me a deck, because 3 is my favorite number. But you could do whatever you want to do, you know. Remember to have daily conversations with the Most High God. And when I say remember to have conversations with the Most High God, I'll be like, oh dear God, please. I mean, I don't even know how to say it. I pray so abnormal. For real. If you are my source, you are indeed the creator of me. You are my parent, my guide. What the fuck is going on here, God? What kind of shit is this? That's how I talk to God. That's how I talk to my ancestors. And God's like, yeah, okay, child, I understand. But one thing I can say about God is He will never leave you guessing. It's just like you could come to God, tell Him everything you're disappointed about, and then God will be like, okay, well, let me tell you why that is and why I did this. And then by the time He's done, you're like, oh, okay. But you say I can have this afterwards. He's like, yeah, you can have that afterwards. Like, oh, okay. I'll see you later then. There is a passed over grandparent here, be it mother or father. They are indeed part of this. These ancestors here. I'm hearing in shifts, okay? So it's like grandparents from mom's side, grandparents from dad's side, and then they switch. Yeah. Same thing like the archangels. You know, the archangels, there are many of them, you know that, right? So we have, like I said, a number of ancestors and archangels, and not to mention a master ascenders. Y'all, for real, like I'm just drop it. Y'all, you know what? Y'all got some ancestors over here fighting for you. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I need y'all to go out there and have some fun, okay? I need to take my own advice, but I'm not, because I don't like the cold. I'm sorry. Not sorry. But as soon as it gets warm, I will be taking my own advice. All right? So let's continue. There is, I got message in reverse. Throat itch. I got divine masculine in reverse. I have self-love in reverse. Okay, so there is a divine masculine here that has no self-love. Okay, this is what we would call a roach-faced reptilian over here. This person is incapable of the emotion called love. They don't understand it. It is as if they take your heart and just dangle it like that. They just look at it with confusion and question marks coming all out of their head. Yeah, that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on right now. It's just like, well, why do I need this emotion here to get what I really want? Well, I don't know. Maybe ask your maker. Because I sure am asking the Most High God, creator of me, to show me who your maker is. Because it's not the same person, but anyways, or entity or source. This not so divine masculine doesn't want to receive it. Either they don't want to hear this message that they're being presented with or see it, or they just didn't get it when it's pertaining to a corrupt cop that they was working with here, and not just a corrupt officer, but someone who's a practitioner as well. Remember, this is also my practitioner card here. When it comes down to this love spell that they probably paid to keep someone stuck in a commitment in order to steal, or to put somebody in a commitment in order to steal. Let's run that back. So there is a corrupt officer here that this not so divine masculine is either refusing to accept a message, or they haven't received a message concerning this corrupt officer. And whoever this backwards ass, dough ass practitioner is here. When it comes down to a love spell that these people casted in order to keep divinely guided in a commitment, in order to steal from them money, opportunities, love, by manipulating divinely guided to accept a love offer. You know what? Y'all just okay. They did not know that the Most High Divine, this is also my light worker, okay? True healer. They did not know that who they were messing with divinely guided. Even though you have proved to them many a times now, you are who you say you are, and you're not going to change. They still don't get it. You do not no longer have love for these people. That's the only way a magic spell would work on you, is if you had any love in you. You had no love left in you for these people. You forgive these people because you're not going to give them any more of your energy. You walk away from these people without any animosity, okay? You cut those cords and you cleanse your energy of them. The only thing you get ready to do is give them your ass a kiss as you leave out their life for good. Because remember, they wanted you dead, so you really about to be a ghost to them. And the Most High is going to give you everything they've ever taken from you. Yeah, yeah. Congratulations, divinely guided. You deserve it. You could be called to become a fireman, or you're just a firebender and they didn't know who they were messing with. They have no idea how unbothered you were when this tornado came rolling on in. Why were you unbothered? Because you have foresight. And you know it's not, you're not going to try and control things that you have no control over. You're like, yeah, well, I don't have control over this, but I do have control over my emotions and how I react to the situation that I am placed in. And that's what you did. You just went with the flow, because in all actual fact reality, God has been really good to you. Things have been tight. Not gonna lie and say things ain't been a little bit stressful sometimes. But as far as all this, mental magic, making you want to kill you, who does that? I mean, hello? At the most, we was just wanting to stay in bed and not have to pull your funky energy. Their false narratives did not, will not, are not, shall not work when it comes to this legal proceeding. Now it's the time for you to pick your jaw up off the floor, you karmic roach face ass. I don't know. I'm tired. And this is one of the ways that I geek myself up in order because, I got stuff I want to do. I want to go to the grocery store. I need me some fruit. I am all out of fruits. I'm all out of pink lady apples, you guys. And I can't take it. You are being guided by Master Ascenders as well. You are a Master Ascender. Just give them the side-eye look, divinely guided. You are giving them the side-eye look, returning their evil eyes, and they are going blind. Someone who thinks they were smarter than you and got played by one of God's teachers. Okay, how you gonna try to outsmart the teacher? I don't know how that goes, but y'all tried it. You get ready to learn because you should have moved on. You should have moved on from all your hard work and dedication and energy you poured into this magic that did not work when it came down to a priest or priestess who wanted to be alakazam boom put together. What do you got? Bippity boppity boom. But you did not know that you were past the point of no return, the final threshold. You forgot the fact that you was an old ass, heifer ass, titty dragging to the floor ass, roach faced ass, fill in the blanks. All along, you just did not know that it's actually your time to meet your maker, bitch. Past the point of no return. The final threshold. Yeah. Archangel Michael is here to protect you. I'm sorry. I just. These people wanted to be greedy. They didn't want to give to you what was yours. They felt like they could play God in your life. And then they thought they could dispose of you like a piece of crumpled up paper that they just spit their dirty, nasty gum into and threw on the ground. These people are all dancing around the situation that ish ain't looking good. They're like, hey, why is so yeah, just tiptoeing and dancing all around the truth that it's just their time and they're not happy about it. They're not happy about not being able to be the boss in your life, pull your strings, dictate what the hell is going on with your life. They're not happy that their rituals didn't work. Ha 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 ha. They're not happy because they are your karmic family members and they all are getting ate up by the sharks. That is divinely guided. This karmic family member is indeed a false prophet. They have misled a lot of people into their own curses, and they cannot blame nobody but themselves. If you were so much in tune and tapped, then why are you still over there bugging and divinely guided is over here chilling? There is an air sign here that just needs to know that shame on you. You made your decisions. Didn't nobody tell you to do what you did? You grown as hell. I don't want to hear no mom, no bullshit. I'm tired of hearing y'all cry too. That shit is irritating. And I don't drink beer. I don't like the way it tastes. Shit. I mean, these people do not understand what clairs are. There are gifts that you had no knowledge of and how they work, and you're getting on our nerves. Because we do. We've been using these gifts for a good minute now. That's why we're masters. Anyways. They thought you were stupid, but they are, yeah, and your ancestors is most certainly up there mollywopping their asses. The ancestors like, look at that dumb stupid hoe over there. Oh, she thought she fell coincidentally. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't you look like a clownfish? Look at that. Whoever this fallen angel, not so divine, feminine energy is, who don't lack faith, we be sitting up here waiting for y'all modern Messiah to take away the darkness in your eyes. Yes, we are. He's just like, well, where is this Messiah for these dumb fucks to get the fuck on somewhere? just didn't know that the Messiah was going to be broken up into individuals. You didn't know that the body of Christ was alive? Oh. They were being played like a clownfish. Whoever this fire sign is here, get a life, little bitch. Get a life. Someone who has plenty of jokes, but none of them are funny. Here we go with the damn jokes again. I think your ancestors is having a good hearty har. Oh, your ancestors is having a good hearty har. Because they are asking the Most High God and they're getting help. They're asking the Most High God for some help, and they are getting it. Archangel Michael, where my blue calcitite at? Look at here. We not gonna have this messing with throat chakra in here. We are well equipped, okay? And for that person who's trying to use amethyst to prevent their own energy from attacking you, darling, you are not using it right. So it's not working. There is a passed over loved one here. We're gonna go through these pretty quickly because I'm almost at an hour. You already know the fatherly figure popped up earlier. It's basically repeating, all right? Your karmic debt to these losers are paid. So if they are given the chance to come back and try to learn a lesson in the next lifetime, it would not be with you or any lifetime ahead of that, all right? You are clearly seeing the future, which is allowing you to dodge their stupid attacks. When are they going to learn that you are what you say you are? You are on to the next, okay? You ain't got no time for this. Yeah, you know these people are using the Bible against you, and you also know the verses that they're using against you. In your turn, you're returning that right back to them. Because we have every right to protect ourselves. They are needing more information on you. They ain't never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Yeah. Someone is losing their status here. And not just anyone. Everyone is losing their status for overstepping your boundaries, divinely guided. Here we go again with the repetitions. Kali Ma is here. Kali Ma has been showing up heavily in the readings. And when not just my readings, but other tarot card readers' readings, okay? She brings old cycles to an end. She's the Hindu goddess of death and rebirth. She is representation of divine feminine energy. You could be in this energy. As a matter of fact, you are in this energy, irregardless if you're a masculine or feminine. Okay, listen carefully. Someone is lying about the details. Okay, that's one thing we are excellent at doing. Okay, family spreading gossip about you again. So did you guys decide to start another rumor as if you validated the old rumor? Okay, we not any hymns. I'm done. They not minding their own business. They need to mind their own business before they get hurt for real out here in these spiritual suites. Archangel Sandra Fern is here. Okay, this is the angel of music. Archangel Sandalphon delivers your prayers to the divine, all right? This is also Earth Star energy. I believe what we're listening to right now is to cleanse that Earth Star energy. It is very important that you cleanse your energy always. If you could do it by sound, do it. If you could do it by food, do it. If you could do it by rituals, do it. If you can do it, then why not? I mean, it appeases those who are protecting us. Also, this is my Shake Your Tail Feather card, and some of y'all could be wanting to go out to dance. Do so, okay? You were dealing with someone who was in a Moor or a coven. If you don't know what the Moors are niggas who think they hold scared knowledge, but don't have shit. They don't know shit. This could be people of a church, Eastern Star, a sorority, a brotherhood, or a sisterhood. You name it, they probably be in it. Okay? These people are cold, and they have been ice cold. These people ain't never had no love for you. And now they want an earth angel to sit up there and have sympathy by showing them love. Divinely guided, you got happy times ahead. You already know. I don't need to tell you too much more of this shit. Yeah, somebody famous could be watching you. Hi and bye. Archangel Michael here, protecting you. Alright, we're gonna go through these two here. Alright. This is a love that wasn't real here. This person thinks that you belong to them here. Whoever this karmic masculine or feminine is, they insecure as hell. They want to sit up there and make you believe that you're inspiring them, but these motherfuckers are bullshitting ass liars with the community and communication in reverse, okay? Divinely guided, soon. Alright? Your question, whatever you ask, soon. Alright? Just make sure you're staying positive, okay? We are not afraid of these energies, okay? Some of you who are on that twin flame journey, yes, okay, remember soon, all right? These people need you, but you're not there. They need your divine guidance. You're not going to give it. They want you to wait on them. You ain't got time to wait on them. They want you to love them. You don't love them, but you are having a new love come in and you will be their whole world, and they will never break their promises. Well, divinely guided, I'm out of this energy because I've been in it for way too long. I am starting to get really irritated. At least that was underneath an hour. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one.